What up, fam? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Monday morning. We got a 7-game slate today. First of all, like and subscribe. If you like this video, like and subscribe, man. Like I always say, I need you guys to have Twitter. Following NBA Fantasy Labs at Fantasy Labs NBA, so you can be notified. Follow them. If you're not, hit the notifications bell so you can be notified every time they tweet. So you'll have a good general idea throughout the day of who's in and out, and injury news. I hate to see you guys losing money because of injury news and not knowing who to pivot to and things like that. Shout out to the Fanduel group, my group, man. They're doing wonderful things over there. From a DFS fan standpoint and sports betting, we do a ton of sports betting over there. So, check that out. I can give you guys a brief draft through, just a peek at, what goes on over there, in the group, so, when you come in, you'll see my video up top. Shout out to my boy, Donovan Brewer. He just smacked him, he just smacked him good. So that's great for him. Paper Chasing Day say, he missed out. Big ups to Josh Klaus. He hit him for almost 5K. Check out his ticket right there. Shit, Charmaine said she broke one of her, she said, I broke my one-off streak. She been saying for the longest, like, we believe you, Charmaine. We believe you, Charmaine. She's been one off every damn day, you know what I'm saying? She finally smacked him. That's great. Quincy Jones. It's just, it's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on here. And, it is what it is. There's another guy, he still profited. So, shout out to DD. And let's get into the video, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of sports betting things going on, you know what I'm saying? Get at me if you want to join the community. Yep. So, prize picks. If you can't jump on those sports books and you like to bet over-unders and things like that, hey, look at Prize Picks, man. I have a link in my description where once your first deposit, you use my link and they will match your deposit up to $100, no slow drip. So, and Prize Picks has a lot of picks out right now, and they will have a lot of tickets out right now, and they will have some more throughout the day. If you're just basically picking the over-unders, and something new that they have single stats as to where they have points, real points where you can pick the over-under on real points, assists where you can pick the over-under on assists, and rebounds where you can pick the over-under on players on rebounds. And when you go with fantasy score, they use Fanduel scoring, so Fanduel traditional scoring, so you can pick the over-under on these guys as well. So get at me, or use my promo code. I didn't go over the players, so I didn't really pick my players yet. I would give you guys 2 picks, but that's neither here nor there. I didn't even look at it yet. So starting off with Dallas and Orlando. Neither one of these teams play an alarming pace, so that's something to keep in mind. Kristaps Porzingis is probable this game, so keep an eye out for that. He's coming in at 8,200. Cole Anthony's still out. James Ennis will not be playing this game, and the usual suspects are still out. So Luka Doncic 10-7 on DraftKings. On FanDuel you'll get him for 10-6, so his price the same. I don't know the difference, so it is what it is. He's in play every day. Do you want to get to him or not? That's the case. You know what I'm saying? So, Outside of Luka Doncic, if you want to look for a pay low option, somebody who I probably would play in GPPs and not tournaments, and not cash, is Porzingis at 8,200. And the Brunsons, Hardaway Juniors, and doing Finnish Smiths and Cleavers and those guys. Given the slate, and all the news ain't out, I probably just won't get to them. The game is not that sexy to me right now. Finnish Smith, he plays a lot of minutes. Excuse me, guys, I don't got the hiccups and shit, but yeah, he plays a lot of minutes. Doesn't do much with him. You catch him in a decent matchup, like a fast-paced matchup like Brooklyn last game, then he can be valuable. Seeing these Portland and New Orleans, those type of games, Golden States and Atlanta, those up-paced matchups, where he'll hit value for you. The slower-paced teams and stuff like that, where he don't get too many rebounds and stuff like that, I don't really target him. Tim Hardaway has been coming off the bench. He's in play, for that. He's under 5K, doesn't need 25 to hit value, so he's in play. Josh Richardson, he is too, but I just won't be able to get to these guys, I don't think. This is an early lick, so I don't think I'll be able to get to these guys. On the Orlando side, Big Vooch, he's in play anyway, any day. I'm not scared of anybody defensively over there on Dallas side, so he's definitely in play. He's pricey at 10-2, so I don't know, I don't know. It is what it is. We got some juicy center matchups on this slate, so I could definitely pivot to someone else. And, other than Evan Fournier, I can't get to Terrence Ross. He's a tournament player, a tournament throw. Evan Fournier can be consistent at times, but he's 6,700, and his assist game did step up as of late, but, it's a meh play for me, you know what I'm saying? Fanduel is kind of tore up on the small forward side, too, so he's definitely probably in play. Michael Carter Williams, someone who hasn't been giving us the upside that we really want, and that's concerning. 5,500, and has not been hitting it, especially in these last two games. You would have thought against Brooklyn he would have did something better in that matchup. And then James, you could probably miss. He's going to miss this game. You could probably look at somebody like Dwayne Bacon or even Alfred Aminu. Bacon, there's a good chance he might get the start. He can get hot at a cheap price, or 3,700. I'd imagine he's probably around the 4K range on FanDuel. Let me see what his price is. Even though I probably won't get to him, but just want to point that out for you guys. So you got Bacon sitting over here, and I just don't see him. I probably went past him. You get Bacon for 3,700, so similar price on both sides. It is what it is. Alfred Aminu, his minutes is kind of like stuck right there. He might get a little bit more minutes, especially while Enos is out. Moving over to the next game, Indiana and Philly. Joel Embiid is sporting a Q tag. Right along with Malcolm Brogdon sporting the Q tag as well. Tobias Harris too. Jeremy Lamb is questionable. I wouldn't probably be targeting him anyway. And that's about it. Joel Embiid, he's in a decent spot because of who he is. So, he's a big time Utah's monster. He can smash with the best of the guys in the league. So he's in play if he plays. Don't know if I'll get there, but he's in play. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is almost 9K. His prices came down as of late. Playing all the minutes. You know what I'm saying? Last time, I don't remember what he had the last time these two teams played, but somebody haven't been playing that much. It's hard to know which Ben Simmons you're gonna get. That's why it's hard for me to roster him. Seth Curry, I just can't. He's shot dependent. Shake Milton, his price is sexy. He played 32 minutes last game. But we need to see what's up with the injury news over here. And so, with the injury news, we'll be able to tell who's valuable and who's not, especially with the Tobias Harris news. In the event that Tobias Harris doesn't play, then we can look to somebody like Shake. Danny Green will get more usage. And if Embiid is out, then you can look to guys like Mike Scott, Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard would be the favorite over Bradley. He had a really nice game the other day against Dallas. He played 16 minutes. He had 32 fantasy points, so. And let's keep it moving. Oh, on the Philly side of things, Indiana side of things, Sabonis is a bit pricey. I have been laying off of him at that price range. We know he has 60, 70, even 80-point upside, but I'm just laying up off of him, I don't mind a play, but I'm laying off of him. Miles Turner, he's just a no for me. I do have some interest in McConnell if Brogdon is out. He played 40 minutes. Last game he played 40 minutes. At about a fantasy point per minute, so he had 46 fantasy points. Why did he play all those minutes? I don't know. Justin Holiday, Justin Holiday is a good 3-point shooter. He hits 2 of them each game. Other than that, he gets a few shots here and there. He gets a lot of minutes. You know what I'm saying? The price is creeping up on him. In this spot, I could see if you get to him. I don't know if I would. McBuckets had a decent game last game at 22 minutes, 27 fantasy points against New York. Don't know if I'll be able to get to him. And that's it. That's it for the usual suspects. Denver and Chicago, the next game. The Chicago Bulls players are saying out right now. That's probably because of the last game. The game was postponed, so don't take too much into that. So Lauri Markkanen is out for real, and Otto Porter Jr. should be out. See, they got these fucking out tags up there, and they tricking me. So on Denver side of things. JaMychal Green is out and Paul Millsap is out. Gary Harris is out, I believe. Yeah, he's out for Monday. He's out. Yeah, he's out for today. So, yeah. So, there you have it. Nikola Jokic got a big time smash spot for these against my Chicago Bulls. Shout out to Chi-Town. But he's in a smash spot, man. The Joker, man, he's the Joker. Put up a whole bunch of fantasy points in 30 minutes last game against OKC, 61. Triple-double, 2 steals and no blocks to go with that. We know what he does. We know who he is. You'll get Joker for, I think, $11K on Fanduel. Yep. Jamal Murray at almost $9K. On both sides, he's 400 more on Draftkings, coming in at 8,900. Him and Jokic has had pretty nice usage, man. Outside of last game, it was a blowout. He didn't take that many shots, but given if his services are needed in that category, he will shoot. He's got a cannon. Michael Porter Jr., 7K. He's in play every day. Those 3 are probably the most. With all the injuries out, those 3 are probably soaking up the most usage. It's good to see him have double-digit rebounds in 3 games in a row. He's coming around. FanDuel, I'm interested to see what's his price. 6,500. Yeah, 6,500 on FanDuel. You get him 500 cheaper. I don't know if I'll be able to get to him. I don't know. It is what it is. And then you got Will Barton and Monte Morris. Will Barton actually had a good game last game. That's good to see. Hopefully he can keep that streak going. Monte Morris, he's just a good backup point guard. Solid. Solid backup point guard. If you're a real basketball fan outside of fantasy, and he can spark his upside here and there. And Campazzo, I just can't get to him. You got guys like PJ Dozier back. And, I just won't be able to get to him on the slate. On the Bulls side, Zach LaVine is pretty scoring dependent. He can throw you some peripherals here and there, you know what I'm saying? But he's pretty scoring dependent. He's going to take his shots, though. Definitely he's going to do that. Right along with Kobe White. Thaddeus Young has been contributing, though, in limited minutes at 6K in limited minutes. He's coming in and smashing it, 34, 30, he's hitting it. He's killing it. Going 5 times in limited minutes. That's nice, So, but I just can't get too much over here from the Bulls. Patrick Williams, none of that. Let's move on over to Utah, New Orleans. Looks like everybody's a go here. No injuries outside of Azubuike, and that's something, it's good. I like to see healthy teams. Coming in at the top, you got Zion Williamson. He'll probably see some Royce O'Neal defense, and Zion Williamson has just been balling as of late. He's in play. I don't know if I'll get to him, but he's definitely in play. 49 to 54, 49 to 48. He's just playing ball. He had 14 rebounds last game. What a surprise that was. Brandon Ingram at 8,400. I just don't know, man. I ain't been playing, Brad. I haven't been playing neither one of them, but I'm aware of how good they've been playing as of late. Lonzo Ball, I just won't be able to get there. Eric Bledsoe is interesting. He's the minutes has ramped up for him, and that's a good thing. He deserves the minutes. Shot attempts are back up in the double digits, so that's what we want. At 5,300, and on Fanduel, I think he's 5,200. Excuse me. 5,300 on both sides, so if you want a cheap piece of this game, you can definitely look at him. And Josh Hart, I just can't get there. That's about it for the hold on, excuse me. That's about it for the New Orleans side of things. For me, everybody else is not in play. On Utah side of things, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson, those are guys who do a lot of damage over here. Then you got your Joe Ingles and Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich is so inconsistent. He's so up and down. For those reasons, I just can't really mess with him. Joe Ingles, he comes in, he comes in off the bench. He's been playing well as of late, and that's something good to see. I just, if I do go to him, it's going to be in tournaments. But, these guys are just, what you see is what you get from this from this Utah team. You got Rudy Gobert. He's playing, a solid 30 minutes and more when he's really needed. Other than that, he's really splitting minutes with, not splitting, but, whenever Gobert's not in there, you'll get somebody like Favors, and he is in there. Favors has been playing good. He does well with the minutes that he's get. He's always in that, no more than 3,500. And, he does a good job in that 16, 17 minutes that he gets. So, But, Spider Mitchell and Conley, if you want Conley, you can get him for a decent price. I don't mind Mike Conley. He's priced at $6,500 on FanDuel. What's his price? $6,200. A low-owned guy. The minutes will be there for him and does a little bit of everything. He will be out there for sure. I don't mind the play. A cheaper option if you want to get a cheaper piece of this game. So moving on over to the next game, Brooklyn and San Antonio. Now, it's always a chance for some upside when you're playing when Brooklyn is on the slate. Teams have to try to, teams might have to try to keep up. So you got Kevin Durant. He's still out. Keldon Johnson should be probable. So keep an eye out on that news right there. Derek White still out. Rudy Gay still out. Jeff Green questionable. TLC is questionable. And Vassell is out. Tyler Johnson is questionable. Start off with the Brooklyn side. James Harden coming in at $11K. You'll get Harden on Fanduel for 10-7. Man, I feel like I'm getting sick. Woo! Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. Yes. Yeah. So James Harden at $11K, he's definitely in play. Y'all know what he can do. He's a triple-double threat. He's in play each and every day. Kyrie Irving. You'll get that Kyrie Irving on DraftKings for $2K cheaper than Harden. If you feel like this is the game that he's going to go off, then I don't mind the play. He's got 50, 60 point upside. We ain't gotta debate that. And the rest of the team, man, they question marks. Bruce Brown's get out there and soak up some minutes and hit, he'll hit value for you. You know what I'm saying? Low usage player, but he contributes in each and every category. He don't get too many blocks, but you get the drift. Joe Harris, he's big time shot dependent. He's out there so long that he can stumble into a few rebounds, but at 5,600, I don't know. I probably don't be able to get there. And that's about it. For me, for that side, I just can't get to nobody else. You got guys like where's DeAndre Jordan? He only played 13 minutes last game, so it's iffy, man. It's iffy, man. I thought he would have played more. I rostered him. Did I roster him? No, I took a prop bet on him, and I just got shitted on with 13 minutes. So that really hurt me. I think I had him for rebounds or in a couple points. That really hurt me. So we got to check the status of Jeff Green. I'd imagine he's probably it's that same shoulder. I wonder if it's that same shoulder because he did miss time. So keep your eye out on him. But on the San Antonio side of things, DeMar DeRozan had a very nice game last game. He had missed some time. I think he lost his father. So, that's a sad thing, DeJounte Murray, he's going to be out there. He's an interesting play, but his price point is interesting as well. He's priced at $8,100 on DraftKings, On FanDuel, you'll get him for $8,400. So he's pretty priced up. His last few games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 games was decent. He even sparked up a 62 point, but he did have 8 steals in that game. And then you got Jakob Poeltl and Aldridge. Aldridge is coming off the bench. Jakob Poeltl, I just probably won't have that much interest in neither one of these guys. Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker, he's been playing. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing pretty good. The perfumes haven't been there, but he did have 17 real points, and that was something good to see in 28 minutes. I won't be able to get to him. Or I gotta wait for the injury news to come out because I might be able to get to him. You don't know. I don't know. Patty Mills, he can spark upside. We know he can light it up. if he gets hot, he can really smash that price tag at 4,700. And like I say, keep an eye out for the Keldon Johnson news because he's probably the closest one to getting back. So he can spark some upside as well. And at that price tag, I don't mind the play. Over here at Cleveland and Houston, Christian Wood's still out. We know Drummond ain't playing. Kevin Love could be back after the All-Star break. So I have been reading up on that. So keep in mind, man. I think he might be back, man. I think he likes what's going on, too. I know that. Chetty Osman, he's rocking the Q tag. He could probably be back. Larry Nance still out. And Taurean Prince should be back for this one. So, keep excuse me. That night shift be getting on my nerves. Keep an eye out for him. So, on the Cleveland side, I really love Jared Allen. Going up against this Cleveland team, this Houston team, I really love Jared Allen. He's 7,900 on DraftKings, 85 on Fanduel, 8,500 on DraftKings. I just love the play. Victor Oladipo, he probably going to play. So watch out for that injury news. Victor Oladipo is probably going to play today. This is a back-to-back. Is it a back-to-back? Yeah, it's a back-to-back. They just got smashed by Memphis. So keep an eye on John Wall. He might not play. Eric Gordon, he wet the bed last game. This is a decent matchup for him right here. Just need to see who's in and out. You know what I'm saying? Got to have a short memory in DFS. He might mess around and go off this game. You never know. And that's about it, for the Houston side of things. I can't get to nobody else. So we need to watch out for the injury news. Interesting play here. It's Justin Patton. Minutes crept up for him. He popped up with a 20 ball. So, minutes crept up for him. I'd imagine he'd have to play a nice amount of minutes today, too. And I'm not as much worried about foul trouble going against Allen. So, he's in play at a cheap price, for sure. And on the Cleveland side, like I say, I like what Sexton and Garland's been doing, man. So, I like both of these guys. They get the minutes. Sexton has been playing. He just did a whole 180 from last year, man. So, he's very aggressive taking his shots, and he's making them. He's shooting. He's been efficient, man. So, going up against this Houston team, I don't mind the play. And Garland either, man. I like what these boys are doing. Garland had 25 real points. He took 24 shots. He had 9 assists. Just being assertive, man. So I don't mind the play. I don't mind these guys. They get the minutes. They've been unleashed. So keep an eye out for the Chetty Osman news. Then Isaac Okoro, he's been balling too, man. So somebody I probably can't play, but this last game going up against Philly, I did take his points prop. I wanted to go more, but I got him in the plus, and that's what that's all that matters. And he hit it for me. David Nwaba, Dylan Windler and Wade, they've been getting minutes, but cheap options, I can't get to those guys. And that's just about it, man. Moving over to the last game on the slate, Charlotte and Portland. Charlotte pulled that game out last night. That was crazy, man. So injury news, we know McCollum is out. Gordon Hayward, we don't know the status. He came in doubtful, so we got to see what's up with him. Devontae Graham, he is questionable, so he might be close to coming back. He's been out. Cody Zeller was doubtful, and I think he probably has a big chance to play. So we need that injury news so we can decipher some things. But in the event that Gordon Hayward is out, I don't know what they're going to do with the starting lineups. You guys have to wait and see because the coach threw some crazy guys in there. And then Devontae Graham. We just need to see, man. We need to see, man, with these injury news. If Cody Zeller is out, I imagine they might go to Bismack to try to fight off cancer. So it is what it is. Terry Rozier, we haven't seen that big outburst like we see right here. These 1, 2, 3, 4 games. The matchup is juicy though, so don't be surprised if he goes off. He's priced at 8K though, so on FanDuel, what's his price on FanDuel? Terry Rozier, he must be a 2 guard. $6,800. So if you want to play him and you play both sites, I'd rather play him on FanDuel where he's $1,200 cheaper. And P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington is very much in play. He had a monster game, 42 points and 9 rebounds last game. He just went crazy against that weak Sacramento defense, man. So he gets another juicy matchup here. You might see some defense from Robert Covington or somebody, but, I can live with that. Malik Monk, if we're facing the same injuries and things like that, then Malik Monk is somebody who loves to shoot the ball. He comes in and he comes in and be ultra aggressive. 5,500 and on FanDuel you'll get him for. I played him on FanDuel yesterday. I actually played him and and Washington, but unfortunately I had Jonas Valanciunas, and you all know how that ended up. He got 4 fouls in the first half, man. That was crazy. 4,900 for Malik Monk on FanDuel. And LaMelo Ball, he's in play. Juicy matchup, just juicy matchup, man. Shout out to LaMelo Ball. He's been balling, man. And that's just about it. Like I say, Biyombo could be in play. We just need to see what the injury news is like. Damian Lillard is in play each and every day, especially from a usage standpoint. He just, that's Dame Dollar. This game is very juicy, man. You can really stack this one right on up. So Gary Trent Jr., he likes to take those threes. He likes to shoot the 3. 11, 11, 12, 11, 10. He takes a lot of threes. For my 3-point prop guys, he shoots them. Robert Covington sits out there. He soaks up a lot of minutes. He can spark a double-double here and there. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be working for him. I don't know if I'll be able to get there. Derrick Jones Jr., he gets a lot of minutes as well. Goes out there and gets a lot of minutes and does a lot of dirty work. And Carmelo Anthony, I probably won't be able to get there. But, he could spark some upside on that price tag. He's going to come out there and shoot, given the opportunity. And, other than that, that's about it. And I think that'll do it for this video, guys. Like and subscribe. It is what it is, man. Hope you all have a good day. This is my early look. Peace out. I'm out of here.